Introducing the Jesus Christ action figure with walk-on-water action.
Fuck Jesus. Fuck Jesus. Fuck Jesus. Those of you who continue to hold on to Jesus, or Yeshua, a fictional cartoon character who never existed, felt fear in your heart and spine when you heard fuck Jesus. This shows the depth of your enslavement. An English word attached to a fictional character struck fear inside of you. You still have a deeply seated, insane endearment to a fake God, make-believe cartoon character that was manufactured by the whites and their offspring, our enemies. A character that was and is designed by our enemies to control our spirits, our very thinking, our intentions, and our actions. Obviously based on your automatic negative and cowardly reaction, your spirit continues to be controlled, to be dominated by the whites and their offspring to the point that your physiological processes are affected. Your heart sunk and fluttered because of your insane belief in this fake character I cursed. Some of you who claim to be black nationalists and revolutionaries were scared when you heard fuck Jesus, fuck Yeshua. You claim to have rejected this fictional character in public, but inside you shake and shiver at the thought of this character being cursed. You still fear this cartoon character. Some of you are foolishly offended. Would you be offended if I said fuck Santa Claus, fuck the Tooth Fairy? No, because you don't believe in Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy, but you believe in the make-believe character Jesus, a character that is just as fake and absolutely no different than Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. Some of you foolishly believe that it is disrespectful to curse a make-believe character. You're hurt, you're dismayed, you're in pain. Wake up! Stop being goddess-damned and God-damned willing slaves, unconsciously perpetuating your own spiritual and cultural enslavement. Jesus never existed. Yeshua never existed. Esau never existed. Yeshua ben Pandera never existed. The mention of the name Jesus, or Yeshua, or Esau, as though this character is real, is what should make every Afurakani, Afurai, Kaitni individual feel disrespected. Jesus, Yeshua, or Esau are not real. These creatures are the result of the Achiwadye Fwo, the whites and their offspring, spirits of disorder, taking perverted fragments of writings and practices from Afurakanu, Afurai Kaitnu, in ancient Knesset and Kemet, ancient Nubia and Egypt, and applying these perverted fragments of our culture to sculptures of white males. These white male sculptures were then presented to us as symbols of God. When some of us rejected the white male statues of this fake God, black and brown statues were made of this fake God. Yet even though the black and brown statues were made of the fake God, they were and are still statues of a fake God. Those of you who believe that Jesus or Yeshua was black are equally as insane as those who believe this character was white. You are just as foolish as one who would reject the personhood and idea of Santa Claus, yet who would embrace Santa Claus as real as soon as white people manufactured a black Santa Claus statue. The time has come for you to take responsibility for yourselves as adults and stop behaving as gullible children. Study your ancestral culture and embrace no kwade, embrace truth, and reject the lies. Fuck Allah, fuck Muhammad, fuck Bilal. None of these characters existed. They are fictional. You willing slaves who believe that you are enlightened because you believe in a manufactured Arabian character, a fake Arabian god, and a mythical Ethiopian slave are just as insane and hypocritical as you recognize the so-called black Christians to be. As so-called Muslims, your spirits are just as enslaved, for you believe in these characters for one reason and one reason alone. White people told you to believe in them. Period. You are ready, like the willing slaves you are, to risk your life and give your life to defend a make-believe Arabian cartoon character called Muhammad, sold to you as a prophet, and a make-believe Arab god called Allah, who is non-existent. Pseudo-black nationalists, foolishly calling themselves Moors, Sufis, and others, claim allegiance to a mythical character named Bilal, not realizing that the whites stuck this character into their myth in order to brainwash immature blacks to embrace the fake religion of Islam. Study your ancestral culture and embrace Nokwade, embrace truth, and reject the lies. Fuck Yahweh, fuck Jehovah, fuck Jah, fuck Moses, fuck Abraham, fuck Jacob. All of these characters are fictional. Enslaved Afurakanu, Afurai Kaipi, search through pages and pages of perverse writing, believing that they are divinely revealed scripture in order to establish an identity for yourself that is non-existent. You are not Hebrews. There is no such thing as a Hebrew. There was no such individual as Eber. There was no Exodus. You have enshrined within your consciousness the most ridiculous of lies, a cultural identity that never existed. You are so enslaved that you would consider this reality to be blasphemous. You are so blind that you do not realize that it is impossible for a non-existent character and a make-believe God to be blasphemed. Fuck David. Fuck Solomon. Fuck Sheba. Fuck Menelik. These characters are fictional. The Achiwadiewo, the whites and their offspring, marvel at the fact that enslaved Afurakani, Afurai Kaitni people go out of their way to identify with anyone and anything else but Afurakani, Afurai Kaitni people. All the Achiwadiewo need to do is to present you with fictional characters, and you will attempt to trace your bloodline back to these fictional characters. Wake up! Would you attempt to trace your bloodline back to Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, Barney, Mickey Mouse? There is no difference.